Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm back at my desk. I shouldn't be here, but I am. Let's not talk about it. But today I thought I would go through my 10 favorite stationery adjacent things that I've used a lot over the last 6 months because it's August. This isn't ranked in order. It's just like a random list of 1 to 10s, but I'll talk you through everything. I'll start with this Tim Holtz pair of skizzers. These are the 7-inch ones, I'm pretty sure. I love them to cut fussy tapes. They're very comfy. The tip is nice and sharp for little corners. It's got a rubber grip and yeah, it's just very comfy to fussy cut with. These two you would have already seen a lot. I can't stop raving about them. I love them so much. And they're my Paper Republic covers. This one's in Botany Green and this one is in Venetia. I think that's how you say that. And since we are here, my next favorite thing is this pet tape from Sunny Stoic Studios. She is based in the Philippines, so I had to order and have it shipped to my mom, and then my mom shipped them to me to Australia. They're just really fun and colorful, and it adds a lot of, I guess, whimsy to my spreads. I love that they're very 90s. I'm obsessed with checkered ginghams at the moment. And they also got, I particularly love the pet version of it, but when I'm in a rush, I also use the washi tape version. So it does come in the washi tape version as well. So that's another one of my current favorites. The next one is this vintage platinum pocket pen. Don't ask me what it's actually called, but I got this from a D-Stash for peanuts. I think it's $100. It's currently inked with, I can't really tell you, to be honest. Whatever the brightest blue is in the Iroshizuku pilot line of inks. But it is an F nib. It's 14K if I'm not mistaken. It's just really handy. It's an everyday pocket pen. It's sealed so it doesn't dry out pretty quickly, and I love it. And since we're on fountain pens, my next favorite thing is Platinum Chokuro ink. If you thought that Diatramentis Document Black ink is black, you are sorely mistaken. If you think the regular platinum carbon ink is black, you are sorely mistaken as well, because this bad boy is black. It's not as dry as the Diatramentis Document ink, so it doesn't really clog up my pen. I have been using this a lot as like an everyday writer for my weekly spreads, and when I'm lazy I use it in my planner as well. You can highlight over it. It's water resistant, and it's just so freaking good. I do admit it is expensive. I got this one on sale for I think 40% off, and it was like 50 something ish dollars, but it's worth it. It's 60 mils in a bottle. I'm gonna use this forever. That's that. Another one is this 2-tier pencil case that I got off Amazon. Cannot remember who I saw it from on Instagram. It might be Brittany. I could be wrong. I think it is Where'd Brit Go on Instagram that I first saw this pencil case. But basically it is 2 levels. It's the top one is a smaller, like, what do you call this, compartment. It's got bits and bobs, some washi tape, a paintbrush, my cuticle oil, the smaller version of the Tim Holtz scissors, a Blackwing, and just some random bits that I like to keep on hand. And then this one, and the reason why I bought this is because my old pencil case, which was a Kokuyo Eric Smalls collab, while it did open and it laid flat, I couldn't fit a lot inside, and this one fit Tombows with room to spare, so I thought I would get it. And yeah, it's just my everyday pens that I like to reach for, erasers, ruler, things like that. In here are 2 things that is included in my favorite list. This one I just got recently, but I'm obsessed. Friggin-sessed. It's the Zig Kokoiro pen. It's very, very thin. It writes like a dream. I love it for like quick notes on the go. It's finer than my usual gel pens, which I love. So there's that. And then the other one is this Fude dip pen. I think this is a Sailor one. This is a Sailor Hokoro, if I'm not mistaken. I got the beginner kit, which came with 3 kinds of nibs. It is the Sailor Hokoro, see that? So the starter kit comes with clearly the holder, a Fude nib, a fine nib, and a medium nib. No, it's a 2.0, sorry, not a medium. This one's a stub. I like to use the Fude because it just gives me more line variation when I do pen or ink swatches. I bought a feed for my fine nib as well, if and when I do want to use it for like longer writing sessions. And the kit also comes with a nib stand, and the thing I love about this one is that the nib goes inside and you can store it like that and chuck it into your pencil case. So it's great. This is great. It's not gonna fall out. I love it so much. Next one is this. It's this funny little thing, which is a wheelie bin. So little wheelie bin. that I use for my paper scraps just lives on my desk, and it's just really funny to me. And I love it. I haven't used any other bin on my desk. It's a perfect size because it's very roomy. That was another. And then another one is this Noted Journal PH clear cover. It's in a standard TN size. I got the trifold version with pockets, and I love it so much because the plastic is very sturdy. It's thick enough to be sturdy, but thin enough to lay flat. It's not like this ring folder that I have that doesn't lay flat. That annoys me so much. I can't vouch for any of the paper and cloth ones, or cloth and paper ones, sorry. I can't vouch for them. I can see that they're very cute, but also very expensive. I feel like it's even more expensive to ship from the States to Australia, so I am not doing none of that. So this one I bought with my Sunny Stoic Studio order. Got it shipped from the Philippines. Love it so much. I have a couple of other sizes in different versions. I've got the A5, I've got a A6 trifold, I've got a Wix. I don't know why I have a Wix-sized clear cover, but I do. The only thing that I would probably change in this one is the strings are so thin. They're very thin. It's not a deal breaker though, because I can easily replace them with the TN ones. There is that. I don't know how many I've already mentioned. I think it is 9 already. So we are down to our last one, which is, drumroll please, these Sharpie Creative markers. These I am obsessed with, and every time I use them or someone flips through my journal, I always get asked what pen I've used, and it's these ones. Now, I have tried all nibs, I guess you could say. Sorry, my child came in. So as I was saying, I have tried all 3 variations of nibs: the brush, the bullet, and the fine tip, which is that. I show you the differences. I already talked about this in my Instagram, but I will show you for the sake of showing you. So that's the 3 kinds of nibs. I love, and I am very partial to, the brush nib still. It's just the color payoff is different with the brush nib, and I like to letter with them. The bullet nibs are a bit of a hit and miss, if I'm being quite honest. But yeah, just for color payoff, I recommend the brush nibs. I recently saw all the colorways, all 3 colorways on Amazon with the brush nib. So they recently came out with that, but I am trying to be good and not buy them yet. They have been added to my wish list. If I see the price drop, I cannot be blamed for ordering it, okay? But those are my top 10 mid-year favorites. I hope you enjoyed. I like sharing my stuff and showing my stuff. But yeah, if you want links to anything, let me know, and I am more than happy to send them to you. Okay, bye.